Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2235 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'm delighted to continue our journey through the book of Proverbs, where we uncover its timely wisdom. Today we're delving into Proverbs chapter 14, verses 8 through 14, from the New Living Translation. So lace up your hiking boots, and let's explore the paths of the wise and the foolish in these verses. In Proverbs chapter 14, verses 8 through 14, we continue our exploration of the characteristics and outcomes of living a life of wisdom. These verses provide valuable insight into the significance of our choices and our attitudes. Verse number 8. The wise understand the road ahead and take it. The fool wanders aimlessly. This verse sets the tone for the passage, emphasizing the contrast between those who plan and those who just wander aimlessly. The wise understand and take the road ahead, while the fool meanders without any type of direction. It highlights the enduring value of wisdom in our decision-making. Verse number 9. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. These verses focus on our attitude toward guilt. Fools just make fun of it, but the godly realize and acknowledge it, and then seek reconciliation. It underscores the importance of humility and seeking forgiveness. Verse number 10. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can share in its joy. Here we see the uniqueness of each person's emotions and experiences. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one can really share its own joy. It reminds us of the depths and complexity of our individual journeys. Verse number 11. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the godly will flourish. These verses contrast the outcomes of the wicked and the godly. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, even though it might be strong, while the tent of the godly will flourish. It underscores the enduring value of living a righteous life. Verse number 12. There's a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. These verses highlight the potential deception of our own judgment. There's a path before each person that just may seem right, but it ends in death. It emphasizes the importance of seeking wisdom and guidance from God. Verse number 13. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief remains. These verses focus on the contrast between laughter and grief. Yes, laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter is over, the grief may still remain. It reminds us of the depths of our emotions and our need for authenticity. And verse number 14. Backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. This verse emphasizes the contrasting outcomes of backsliders and good people. Backsliders get what they deserve, while good people receive their reward. It's the law of planting and harvesting once again. It underscores the enduring value of faithfulness. And as we reflect on Proverbs chapter 14, verses 8 through 14, we're reminded that wisdom isn't just theoretical knowledge, it's practical and influences our choices that we make in our daily lives. Take a moment to consider these questions. How can you navigate life's paths with wisdom and purpose? In what ways can you embrace humility and seek reconciliation in your relationships? Remember, wisdom equips us to make the choices that lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let's summarize the key takeaways of Proverbs chapter 14, verses 8 through 14. The first is wisdom in decision-making. The wise understand the road ahead and take it, but the fool wanders aimlessly. Second is wisdom with humility and reconciliation. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. Third is our wisdom in our individual journeys. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one can share its joys. Fourth is wisdom in contrasting outcomes. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, while the tent of the godly will flourish. Fifth is seeking wisdom and guidance. There's a path before each person that does seem right, but it may end up in death. Sixth is wisdom in embracing authenticity. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief may still remain. And seventh, the enduring value of faithfulness. Backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. In closing, remember that wisdom equips us to make the choices that lead to a life of fulfillment. As we continue our journey through this vast landscape of wisdom, May we navigate life's paths with humility, authenticity, and faithfulness. Thank you for joining me on this leg of our wisdom trek. I hope that these verses have inspired you to make wise choices, navigating the paths of the wise, and embracing authenticity. As we continue our journey, may we navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us and come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.